Okay, this year's theme is furthering the financial inclusion agenda of African nations through insurance. As you know, all our governments, are agreed on this, and it seems that the insurance sector is perhaps lagging behind in this regard, and we know that we can do quite a lot, especially when it comes to life insurance. Life is very big in South Africa, which is one of the reasons why it's one of the biggest markets, most developed, and because insurance is, apart from being the backbone of the economy, also insurance sector can mobilize funds, mostly savings from life insurance, to invest into the economy and so develop the economy. So. And since life is not well developed in Africa, it's one of those things we need to look at. And also the fact that the penetration is abysmally low. Yeah. And in order for us to be able to be inclusive, we need to be able to reach out to the grassroots. And what we've attempted to do is, first of all, try to learn from the South African experience. How did they achieve that level of penetration, and also to look at what are the channels of distribution that we can use, because when we're dealing with low-income people in particular, you can't go through brokers and agents that we use on the conventional insurance side, and so that's also one of the aspects. And then talking about channels of distribution, one which is considered quite important is bank assurance. Because through the banks, you can reach out to so many people. So those are the things that we've tried to look at to see how we can improve on what we're doing right now, such that maybe a couple of years from now we can say that, okay, we've taken it from one to at least take it up a notch, because it's not something that can be done overnight. It's going to take some time, but we need to have we need to make concerted efforts, and we have to continue for us to be able to sustain the efforts. Well, the AIO was established principally to develop the insurance sector in Africa and to promote inter-regional cooperation, and so we try to do to achieve these objectives by holding conferences and capacity building programs, so that we can enlighten our members and try to find ways in which we can develop the industry. So we organize these capacity building programs around microinsurance. We've done a bit on actuarial techniques, and now we're trying to take it further, because there's a dearth of actuaries in Africa. I mean, aside from South Africa, it's amazing the number of actuaries in South Africa. But I learned, just a few days ago, that even South Africa doesn't have enough. Exactly. Meanwhile, some of our countries, maybe some don't even have up to 5. Yeah. So the AI has been looking at, okay, what can we do to help, apart from the basic training that we did, which was for middle management staff. So what we're about to embark on is a sponsorship program. If you look at the number that we're going to be sponsoring, it might look like a drop in the ocean, but then considering the fact that there's been nothing, we found that some of the areas where candidates have problem have to do with the teaching materials, the examinations and fees, and also we're going to start a program of tutorial sessions working with Actuaries Without Borders. And what we have decided to do is to do a trial period of 1 year, and if it works, so we're going to be sponsoring 15 candidates. Of course, they'll have to be screened. Yeah. So those who have already started making some progress in the exams. And so we believe that the tutorials will help. Yeah. And we found out from Actuaries Without Borders that one of the places where they've done this is in Sri Lanka, and they had 100% success rate. So we're looking forward to that. I mean, if we can do that, it will be a period that will run for like 5 years for each set. And I believe that at the end of maybe 5 years, we can already see that Africa would have produced a few more, at least maybe 10 or 15 more actuaries.